They love you deeply but hesitate to approach you because close your eyes for a moment and just breathe. Because what you're about to hear is something your heart has quietly known for a long time. Something your soul has felt again and again. Something you've sensed in their silence, in their distance, in the way they look at you and then suddenly look away. There is someone who loves you deeply, more deeply than you realize, but they hesitate to approach you, not because they don't want you, but because their heart is carrying a weight you cannot see. Reason 1, they think you're too good for them. This person looks at you and sees light, warmth, and a strength they admire. They see a confidence in you, even if you don't always feel it, that makes them believe you deserve someone better, someone more stable, someone more sure. They love you, but they convince themselves that you're out of their reach. They stand back because they believe they are not enough. It's not your beauty that scares them. It's your soul. It's the depth. It's the kindness. It's the way you give and love without holding back. They're afraid they cannot match that. Reason 2, they fear rejection more than anything. For this person, rejection from you would feel like losing their heart. You matter to them so much that even a simple no from you would feel like a heartbreak too heavy to survive. So instead, they choose silence. Not because they don't feel something, but because they feel too much. They rehearse conversations in their mind. They imagine how it would feel to tell you what's in their chest. But the fear of losing the hope they carry stops them from taking the step. Reason 3, they're healing from their past. This person carries scars. Scars from betrayal, from disappointment, from loving people who didn't value their heart. They've been replaced. They've been abandoned. They've been taken for granted. So when they look at you, someone who feels rare, someone who feels real, they panic. They're still healing, and they're terrified of loving wrong again. Terrified of giving their heart to someone who could one day wake up and decide they no longer want it. They hesitate, not because of you, but because of the pain they still haven't fully released. Reason 4, they think you don't feel the same. They replay every moment with you, your smiles, your messages, the softness in your eyes. Yet they still convince themselves that you only see them as just someone. They think the way they feel is one-sided, and that scares them. Every time you're kind to them, their heart beats faster. Every time you get close, they feel weak. And instead of getting nearer, they pull back, because they would rather love you from a distance than risk the heartbreak of realizing you never felt the same. Reason 5, their emotions are overwhelming. This person loves you in a way that isn't casual. It isn't light. It isn't temporary. It's intense, strong, soul-depth love. And that intensity makes them hesitate because they've never felt something like this before. You make them nervous. You make them question themselves. You make them feel alive. And that kind of emotion can paralyze a person, especially someone who isn't used to being loved back. Reason 6, they don't want to ruin the connection you already have. They value you. They value whatever bond you share. Friendship, conversations, even the small moments. And they fear that confessing their feelings might change everything. They would rather keep you in their life as you are than risk losing you completely. So they stay quiet, carrying a love that grows heavier every day. Reason 7, they're waiting for a sign from you. This person isn't waiting for a big gesture. They're not expecting a confession, but they need a sign, a small sign that you feel something too. Because if they felt safe, if they felt you wanted them back, they would run toward you without hesitation. They're waiting for a moment where they can feel your heart calling theirs. Final message. So if you've been wondering, if you've been feeling someone's energy tugging at your soul, if you've been sensing a connection that feels unexplainable, you're not imagining it. They love you, and they love you deeply, but they hesitate to approach you because their heart is soft, because their fears are loud, and because their love for you is bigger than anything they've ever felt. One day, maybe soon, maybe when the universe aligns, they will find the courage to come forward. Until then, remember this, their silence is not the absence of love. It is the proof of how much they care. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.